All right, Zane is here.
Yes.
Yes.
We are all here.
Okay. Oh, Korg here?
Nope,
No.
he is not.
Excuse me. Let me rephrase. All of us that matter are here. Also, plus Middle.
Let me message him real quick.
We have been.
I've called him 10 times since 11 o'clock. I don't think he's coming.
He's probably in the studio.
Why can't I open my character sheet?
Because
you touch yourself at night.
Oh, there's
What?
that too.
I said it's because you touch yourself at night.
Hello, bag.
I mean,
No,
well, it's not like
I thought I
else's
heard.
kitchen, so someone's got to
Oh.
do it.
Yeah, I heard all night. What?
Alright, so then I guess we will move on with heals. So Zane, by the way, you basically took a nap on the wagon on the ride there, and people shook
Yep.
you and literally could not wake you up. Yeah, so you were
Let me see.
literally passed out this entire time.
Whoever did the reach around did a good job. That's the story I'm sticking to. She got off really good and died for.
Sorry, I didn't realize I could cast sleep.
I don't think you needed to. She's been too over. I hate mobile. God damn it.
Alright. So, for those that weren't here, which I think it was only Zion, right now, to the right of Kuro here that I have highlighted, is Caltrops. Don't walk all over that because Kuro already did that and face planted himself in his own Caltrops, which was pretty pog. Essentially,
AK Powgers.
they went in, freed 3 people, including Orc Lady, as shown. One person that was a halfling, and an unidentified person still in cloth robes. Unfortunately, Overlord's character did fucking get gabonked and did die. So right now was kind of the tail end of that fight. Nobody has looted anything. I did give combat experience, but that was it. I did ask you guys in the feedback channel for bonuses, which I will look up for now. Forget if it was feedback or general or planning, one of them. Was it feedback? I don't know.
Yeah, it was feedback.
It was
It's right
feedback
above it.
thing.
Oh, okay. So let's see. So Kuro's RP to Steve doesn't count because Steve is not. He's just an NPC. So
Con, don't you dare.
I don't know. There's a lot of trolley votes. So let's start from the fucking top then. Flip, who was your
Combat
MVP
was
last time?
Kayla and RP was Grim.
I also
You
had,
little.
But Grim slept. That's what I'm saying. No troll.
Myself.
Okay. So Kayla and Kuro, Flip.
I did combat for Kayla and RP for me.
Okay. Bib.
I have seven. Okay. Combat was me and RP was Kuro.
Wow. Fucking voted for yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. Totally doable. Mino, what was your vote? Fucking Mino, get off YouTube.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Who was your vote last time for MVPs of RP and combat? I don't think you even. Yeah, you didn't even tech. Oh, you put RP for Korg.
And
Combat
for
Kayla. Okay. And then Overlord, I don't know if you voted.
Overlord.
Roleplay is going to go to Kuro. Combat's going to go to Kayla.
Okay, so Kayla, Kuro, 100 XP bonus, add it now. Okay, so to continue on the story, for currently, I will put... Oh. Okay. I see. So right now, next to Kuro is essentially, well, actually between Kayla and Flip is Overlord's corpse currently. His sword does still have the same glow as it did when he had it. The trolls are still dead in their spots. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, well, since last time I had, binded, I'm going to hand, the bind control over to Flip. Very kind of shaky and clapped, pretty much crying over Cygnus's body.
You're doing what? Binding?
Remember how we tied him up?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, moving forward. With this, I'm going to ask my religion what I should do, because I feel like there should be a shrine for him. So, religious check, I take it?
Yes.
Okay. Hang on, sorry. $17.
Okay. So, you wait a couple seconds. At first, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then in comes slithering in a garden snake. And as it coils up your leg and it goes up your torso, you're not afraid. It comes up to you and looks straight at you and looks you dead in the eyes. And it turns into a piece of fettuccine.
That does not give me answers.
But it's pasta.
Okay, so Autumn's gonna sit there kind of contemplating and sobbing uncontrollably over the body.
Okay. Let's anybody else do anything?
Can Grim wake up and see where everybody's at and join the party? Hey, what did I miss? What's wrong with Cygnus?
He did.
She doesn't know that.
She's saying in character, though.
Oh, okay.
So, in
she-
character.
Well, for you, right? They're deep inside a cave and you're outside on a fucking wagon. So I'm gonna need you to roll perception on knowing where the fuck you are in the first place.
Okay.
Not to mention,
One
she's
second.
also right next to a prisoner.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you said perception?
Hey,
And,
what?
Yeah.
You said roll perception?
Yeah, perception. Yeah. Because you just woke up.
Did it roll?
Yep.
Oh, it rolled a 12. I gotta take the first one. So essentially, you see a cave and a guy tied up next to you, and nobody around you. Other than that,
What the fuck? Where'd everybody go?
and the captive says nothing.
Oh, you're fucking helpful. Are there any tracks that she can follow into the... Let's get out of the wagon and see if there's any tracks to follow,
Roll insight.
okay?
Or actually, investigation. Sorry, investigation. Okay, so you do see normal humanoid footprints of varying sizes heading towards the cave.
Thanks for nothing, asshole. I found them, I think. So we're gonna follow them.
Okay.
I can't. Okay, I did move her up. So how far
Is-
can I... Go ahead.
Well, we're out of combat, so you can basically move wherever.
Okay. So
As you
did I?
follow the tracks, you come to mouth of the cave, and currently you see. Technically, you don't see your party. You see an orc lady, a halfling, and a robed person that is unidentifiable at the moment.
There's another halfling here.
Yes, there's a halfling, like the green circles.
Yeah.
There's orc lady, a green circle that's a halfling next to her, and then you have no idea on the right.
Who to fuck with today? Let's go up to the big mysterious person. Hey, who are you? Where the fuck is my party at?
And she looks at you just blank faced and just whips her hand up, pointing in the direction of Flip, who's currently twerking.
Why is he twerking?
Because it's Flip.
Yeah, I gotta put on a show all the time.
Yep, that's them. Thanks. And
As you round the corner, you see everyone kind of, besides Kuro right now, currently around Cygnus's dead corpse that's bloodied and kind of gross.
so let's walk up to someone that's not crying. So Flip, let's walk up to Flip. Like, hey, the hell's wrong with Cygnus? Did someone kick him in the balls?
In a sense, there's this fucking giant ass fucking piece of shit, and it smushed him.
So he's dead?
He dead.
So does Autumn hear this?
And
So what you're saying is
someone had a
talk now.
fucking healing potion and didn't fucking heal him. Stares at Momo.
Yes, you hear this, Kayla.
Didn't you have one too?
I
You don't
look
know
at
this.
the bunch that's talking and say, between my teeth, can we please have a moment for him?
Well, how long have y'all even been in here to give him a moment? I just woke up. How long ago did this happen?
Not too long ago.
Alright, yeah, he can have his moment.
We've been fighting for 20 minutes. Where were you?
Sleep? Sorry?
As you guys are kind of going back and forth, roll this real quick. I want to be fair.
Session in trouble.
Oh boy. So, while you guys are arguing about this, in the corner of Kuro's eye, he sees Neo just fall over unconscious.
God fucking damn it, not the goblins
Not
again.
a reason, no idea why.
Can I, okay, Autumn looks at Euro, and, oh, did you hear me, or do you want me to do that? And tells him, or suggests to him to enable his traps.
Just who unravel his oh, Kuro?
Euro, yes.
If I want.
Enable your trap, like disarm them.
Roll, pick them up. They're just like little like spikes on the ground.
Sure.
If he can take those away, yes, please.
Sure, I'll pick my cash up. How do I delete that? Is there like an eraser? Mm-hmm.
Okay, caltrops have been removed.
Okay. Autumn looks at the party and asks them if it's okay for her to take a few of Cygnus's belongings just to make a shrine for him.
That's fine by me.
Okay.
No.
Can I roll investigation to see what he has on him?
Yep.
Fuck.
There's his sword. There's his coin purse.
I'm not gonna fucking take a coat. Okay, does he?
Grim.
Okay.
By the way, Grim, as you get closer, you feel a vibration. You're not sure from where, on you, but you feel a vibration. A very subtle one.
Does anybody else feel that?
Feel what?
I don't know. Something's vibrating. I don't know if it's me or the ground. That's why I'm asking. Does anybody else feel that?
Autumn ignores her, thinking that it's another sexual innuendo.
No, I'm not. I'm being serious right now. Like, seriously, there is something vibrating. What the fuck?
Vibration
No.
stops.
Okay, can I ask a question? Is he wearing a cape, or do I know he's wearing a cape?
Yeah, he's wearing a cape.
Okay, is it possible for me to take the cape off of him and wrap it around his sword and pick it up?
I need you to do strength because he's laying on his back, which is
Fuck, I just wanted his cape.
I can help. I can help push.
You do not get it off.
I'm fucking weak.
You're
It's a very dense
finagling.
vampire.
You're finagling your fingers together, and you can't even get past your fingers to get the little.
Okay.
Can-
Autumn frustratedly yells out, "Someone get this fucking cape off of it!"
So Grim can walk up and help. So what do I roll?
Strength.
Okay. I should have known that. I'm sorry.
While this is going on, I'm gonna bring Minnow over to the cages that are still.
Wait, did I roll
bodies in
wrong?
them.
Wrong?
No, you rolled strength.
Okay, it just said save. So I was like, what?
I mean, it's the same. It's honestly the same roll.
Okay.
It's just D20 plus strength. But so you go and you bend down, and you reach, and you do start picking them up. But then you feel a vibration again.
Can you at least take the cape off?
And the vibration, the farther and closer you get to Cygnus's corpse, is getting stronger as you go.
You said the closer I get to him?
Yes.
Okay, so this is obviously a me problem. So can I use insight to figure out what it is?
You can try.
Okay.
You don't have a clue. You don't know why the vibrations are happening, but you do notice that as you get closer to Cygnus, it gets stronger.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but the closer I get to this fucker, the more it vibrates. Whatever this is. So, there's nothing sexual here, you smartasses. But help me figure it out. Please.
Why don't you check the
I'm
stuff that's on
figuring it
you?
out.
Check.
What?
So she does get the roll to lift him enough so that his shoulders are up, but she herself cannot get to it at the same time. Like, take it up. Okay, roll dexterity.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so you successfully take his cape off.
Fucking A! Thank you. So then
You're
I'll take
welcome.
it, wrap his cape around his sword, and then I'll hold it tightly to myself, and then I'm done.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Where?
So you go down. You go. As you wrap the sword, and your hand caresses the sword, the vibrations on Grim grow very, very intense. And you can visibly see her body from her hip is starting to shake.
Why
You
just
see Cygnus' sword start to glow more and more
I
until
don't
the
like
sword
what's happening here.
wait.
the sword comes ripping out of your hand, and off of Grim's waist, the dagger with the eye rips itself off of her pants, and they collide, and the room shines in glowing light, blinding everybody.
I just wanted his sword.
And when
What the fuck?
all is said and done, you guys open up your eyes, and the sword nor dagger are there.
Where'd my dagger go?
Where
In
the fuck is
return-
the sword?
Shiny.
But in return,
Oh, look, a Facebook icon.
What?
Fuck's a Facebook.
One sec. Let me see. One sec.
Avoid that as long as possible.
Momo, come over here. You're coming with me.
No.
Where is it? One sec.
You don't have a fucking choice in this matter.
Mm,
You know, you're bound to him.
no, just my hands are bound.
Yes.
Yes, and he's dragging you.
dragging the rope with me.
Trenches?
You really want to fucking do this? All right.
Wait, let's see what this happens first.
Fucking come on.
Oh.
Okay. I got it. Figured it out. So, now, standing next to the orc and the halfling, somebody you've never seen before. But he is now clutching in one hand the greatsword, then the other, the dagger. The eye is no longer in the hilt of the dagger, but his sword is still ever glowing.
So we all see this pretty much, correct? Well, yeah, okay.
So we can see him.
Yeah. So Autumn kind of like falls back, I guess, in astonishment.
That's it?
Ah.
Alright, guys. How fucking
Grim?
crowd.
Grim's
my
just,
blades
like,
at him.
looking like,
Oh,
Who the
and I did forget to mention, sorry, I did forget to mention Cygnus's corpse. His flesh and bone completely disintegrate into dust, just leaving his old clothes, ear, anything that he had that was an inanimate object is just laying in a little small mound.
okay.
Okay.
And then now there's this guy over there.
So Grim's like, who the fuck are you? How the fuck are you? And give me my goddamn dagger back. In all
So-
seriousness.
You see him kind of look over the dagger and just kind of turning it over in his hand, inspecting the blade, inspecting the pommel. Nah, you can be having this back now. It does me no good. Tosses it in her direction, letting it clatter on the floor.
Thank you. Now answer the questions.
I'm sorry, and who might you be to be questioning me?
Someone that was here before you. So, come on. Who are you?
Hear him chuckle at that statement as he just responds, "Chat, I've been here a long time."
I don't know what that means, but, no, you just got here. So, who the fuck are you? And where the fuck did you come from?
So you see the man just kind of take off his top hat, reaches inside of it, pulls out what appears to be a cigarette, kind of sparks a flame on his finger, lights it, puts it to his lips. By God, if you be needing a name, the name be Io.
Thank you. Someone else deal with this clown.
I'm
just
sorry.
Search the body over here in the cage. Ignore it. Not happening.
Okay. So Kayla comes over and kind of like picks up Steve in a protective type of way so he doesn't get hurt. And kind of like looks. What race is he, by the way?
He appears to be human at first glance.
Okay. Kayla, or sorry, excuse me. Autumn looks at the human. What just happened?
You see Io kind of shrug his shoulders. The hell if I know. Just minding my own business here, and then I suddenly assailed by your friend's punty kitchen utensil there, and then this fine accoutrement. He kind of looks over the greatsword a bit.
Autumn kind of like gets angry at the fact that he's holding Cygnus's greatsword. That belongs to my friend. I want it back.
He pauses a moment, looks at you, looks at the sword, kind of shrugs his shoulder, tosses it in your direction, and then almost in midair, the sword blinks and then reappears in his hand. Don't be thinking that's an option for us now, Shia.
Okay. Who are you?
As I said before, my name is Eo.
Is he saying Eeyore or Eel?
EO.
Eo.
IYO.
Okay.
Like E-I-E-I-O.
God damn it.
You told me that was in character.
No, that was...
Damn it!
Are you here to harm us?
He kind of tilts his head back and forth. Nah, I've been feeling good today. You guys just set me free.
What?
See, I fucking love you. I'm sorry.
He just motions to the cages off to the side. You would just be freeing me from their captivity from them whatchalls.
Angry orcs.
Oh, they're
You were imprisoned inside of Cygnus?
He blinks a little bit. Shia, are you you take one too many blows to the head?
I mean, that's neither here nor there, but is that what you really just said, that you were imprisoned in Cygnus? Because I don't know what you're motioning at, guy.
He now, instead of motioning, just very blatantly points to one of the cages.
Oh. But, you know what? I don't get it. I missed the fight. Whatever. Grim's just gonna go sit down. She's very confused right now.
Okay, go on, Flippy.
I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna search this body over here with, Minnow. Just because I need to bring him in tow. With Momo.
Steve is with you?
Yes, I picked up Steve before I started talking to Eo.
Fuck, I feel like I'm fucking child protection fucking services right now. Who's got fucking... got him for the day?
Who's got what?
Who's got Steve for the fucking day?
Autumn kind of like steps back but still keeps eye contact with Eo and picks up the rest of Cygnus's things and wraps it up in his cape.
Eo just steadily smoking on a cigarette, watching this all play out.
Grim's just still trying to wrap her head around shit. Was he visibly in the cage this whole time, and then just like dagger meets sword, and then all of a sudden he's here, like out of the cage?
So what?
Were you the one we're sent to save?
What? What?
Eo, were you the one that we were sent to save?
And he pauses a moment and shrugs his shoulders. I don't know anybody be liking me enough to be sending y'all now, but who knows?
Do you have any ties with the Adventurers Guild?
He just kind of chuckles. Sometimes I be liking, sometimes me don't.
I can think of someone who's not liking being tied right now.
Poor guy that's been on the wagon for about tied up for like 3 hours.
That too?
He's fine.
Probably.
Girl,
There's no
what are
holding
you
on,
rolling
no
perception
holding
for?
Eo,
What's the
What do
perception
you-
for?
if he's truthful.
No, that would be insight. So,
If,
You can
if I
make
can
out-
answer this,
Yeah. With a 12.
with a 12, he looks like he's choosing his words carefully, but he's not lying about anything.
I don't think we should stay here any longer. Let's
But-
loot the trolls, get heals, and get out of here. We've got all the survivors.
I can
With
agree
that-
with that.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
he takes
As you
one
say
last
that-
drag on his cigarette. Go ahead.
As you say that, the orc lady picks up the halfling that was prisoner too and starts making their way out of the cave. Now, why does it keep fucking stretching? I just want you to drag. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Fucking commie.
Theo?
So, as the orc and the halfling walk off, Io just follows along behind him and kind of does this over-the-shoulder motion with his hand to follow. Allons now.
What'd he say?
Autumn looks at Hero and kind of whispers to him, I don't know how I feel about the situation. We need to keep an eye on him.
Spend too much either. But for now, we've got to keep a close eye on him.
She nods
Guys.
her head in agreement.
Can I search the trolley then?
Yeah, if you guys want. I'm gonna head out with Steve to the wagon after the orc and everybody gets halfling and Theo.
Grim's gonna go with Autumn.
Where Autumn goes, Steve is going because it's her child custody day. Apparently.
I need moral support from Steve. Leave me alone. By the way, I feed Steve some of the fettuccine
Wait.
that was in my hand.
Did somebody pick up Korg or try to?
Not
Nope.
yet.
Okay.
I'm making
I
my
was
way
going
up.
to after I searched the troll leader.
Search the troll leader. So, Kuro, I need you to roll investigation.
I'm gonna.
All right. So, as you kind of look around him, you notice that, you look at his giant club, and you just stare at it for a moment. And the longer you stare at it, smaller it starts to look. And to you, it looks like it's shrinking. And you go to pick it up, and when you do, it's weirdly proportionate to your size all of a sudden. Like, it was this giant, massive club that this troll leader had, but now it's proportional to you.
Is it magical?
I don't know. Is it?
You ever seen that way?
Well, there's only one kind of roll to figure that shit out there, champ.
It's some kind of arcana shit.
Oh my god.
You are bewildered by this, but you just think because of the fighting and the hits you took that you might have had like a concussion, and you just think it's a normal club.
Or a professional take a look at it. I go get heals.
Strength check.
Random.
Now, did I use it? I don't remember using it, but
Okay, so Kuro, you literally, the only way you can really get him up is by picking him up wedding style.
Oh,
So you have heels currently in your arm, like a bride.
I start playing wedding music.
I need a performance check. Flip. It's mediocre. It's a usual wedding song that everyone fucking groans and moans about.
That's fine.
Minna wants to just walk away but Minnow knows Minnow's tied, so Minnow's gonna try to break the fucking vine. Of the
Alright,
rope.
Can I flip the flipper?
He break the what? Sorry, Carol?
Can I flip the flipper up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's 22. Yeah, you absolutely flip the fuck out of Flip.
Flip him off back.
Minnow's just gonna break the fucking vine
Yeah.
because of that music. Just
And as you try flipping him off, Flip, his flip off was so strong that like yours is you're just in complete denial, and you're just like, my middle finger was stronger, man. My middle finger was better.
Fuck you, I'm so much better than yours. Fuck off.
You're in denial. And as you're in denial about this flipping off, Mino does break out of his bindings.
I stare directly at Momo.
you played
Alright.
that horrible wedding music, and you
Oh.
won't expect me to sit here for a second and think you were being better and intimidating.
You know what? That's a fair point. All I want to do is have a little chit chat with you about what happened earlier.
We're not gonna talk about the potion shit
Yes, we are.
on either of our parts.
You don't even know. But anyways,
I'm almost just going off the assumption since you're the hero, you probably had more on you.
what? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Nope. 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 Nope.
Oh no?
Yeah,
God.
no, definitely didn't.
All right, so Mino, I want you to roll persuasion.
Wait, on
Wouldn't
what?
that be me?
Or actually,
'Cause he's trying to-
I want you, Mino, to roll persuasion, and Flip, I want you to roll deception.
Where's persuasion?
Underneath the piece.
Yes.
All right, Mino, you feel like you're in the wrong.
Oh shit. Your music's still terrible though. You really should have picked that one.
I know, but at the same time, it was a heat of the moment kind of thing. But
That's fair.
also,
Wait, did we bother checking these cages at all?
that's what I'm about to do. Why don't you go?
Yeah, I'll go
check-
check the
No,
top
no,
one,
no,
you
no.
check- Or,
That's fine, but
Court
here.
did loot previously, and when he does come to the next one, I will tell him what his loot was from the very top cage.
oh, so he looted the top one?
Yeah, he did loot the top one.
Okay.
I do
yeah, I'll
remember
check
him asking to do it, and he rolled pretty well. And I was gonna
Okay.
distribute it, but it was just super late.
this. Since they left, we'll loot these two, whatever in these two is ours, and then the middle one we split. Deal?
Okay, as long as we make sure to grab our evidence from the trolls.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you guys to roll 2 investigations each. And while this happens, I want you guys to outside to RP about the wagon and getting back to the wagon.
Autumn.
Yes.
Was he in the cage before the knives did the thing?
Seriously, I don't know. I was too busy fighting the troll leader and trying to get everybody in a
So
safe
this
spot.
is. But is this
There were
suspicious?
3
to you
persons
too?
in the cages. There was a little girl, the orc, and someone clad in rags.
Okay, but he's none of those things. So y'all are suspicious about this shit too, right?
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Okay.
We're all for it. I'm taking it.
Okay. So
Um,
I'm not crazy. I didn't
no.
like take a hit to the head and like I'm imagining shit.
No, you're not crazy. I think we need
Oh,
to.
You
If
hear?
y'all gonna be talking about me, you best be saying it to my face.
Why? It's
Autumn
not like
looks
he'll
at
tell us
him.
the fucking truth.
With a flat face. I believe you know more than what you're saying.
I mean, your friend, and he motions over to girl, can verify the truth of my words. Seems to be a very astute sort.
I still believe there's more. She kind of like looks away from him.
Io just kind of shrugs his shoulders, whether she's looking or not. Well, at the end of the day, Sha, it all comes down to there's more truth behind everything that's said than what's being said. But
So say
I'm
it.
more interested in the fact that you apparently have a bondage wagon, he says, like motioning over to the bound prisoner.
If we had a bondage wagon, I wouldn't have bothered going in. So like, No, we don't have a bondage wagon. We just have an asshole in the wagon who's completely unhelpful. So,
Sha, you strike me as the type that doesn't like to be going in, but rather be gone in.
No, it's not a bondage wagon. Autumn kind of is starting to get really angry.
Eo just kind of shrugs his shoulder. Regardless, I imagine that's probably how y'all gonna get us back to the city now.
are we including him?
No, they're in the cave right now.
Yeah,
No,
don't
no,
flip
no,
them
no.
to
That was Grim asking Autumn. Are we taking him back with us?
She
3 of us
kinda,
don't trust him.
she looks at
But now,
Grim
I want
and
to keep an
shrugs.
eye on him, so I want him next to me.
Alright. Let's do this shit then.
So since Eo's kind of paying close attention to the whispers that are going around, he just winks at Curl.
Oh,
Go.
you got someone interested in you, man. Good luck with that.
Insight, you said? Okay, we're gonna do insight.
So Kayla's gonna roll insight on you.
Okay.
See if there's some more deep here.
So once again, more or less the same thing that Kuro found out. At no point is he lying. He just seems to be choosing his words very carefully.
Autumn's still
Can Grim
unsettled
roll?
with this.
Insight? I don't know if I'll do any better, but yeah. I'm sure.
So
How do you want to do it, Overlook?
this is kind of, you get the opposite result, where you know he's choosing his words very carefully, but he's obviously lying by omission.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Alright, so I'm assuming right now we all kind of arrived to the wagon, minus like the people in the cave.
Yes.
Okay.
So why not? I put a blade the prisoner neck. Tell us where your comrade went. Otherwise, we don't need the space. As you can see, we have more company.
Wait, can we, before we start role playing, is the body that's in the 10-gallon crate, does it start waking up or not yet?
Not yet, and even if he did, he would be very intoxicated.
Very what?
Intoxicated? But he was fighting us.
But you also got to realize he, this entire time, is practically breathing in fumes of oil.
Shit.
Gas. Oil gas.
No, it wasn't. The crate I have was my crate that I got, which was filled with water the first time around. No.
Oh, the 10? You're talking about the 10-gallon one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes. Then I would have to roll Constitution at a couple. See if he's awake.
And I'm bitch slamming him with up.
Yeah, no, he is still fucking asleep.
Alright, so Autumn goes over and surprising to the rest of the party and just stabs him. Like kills him.
Stabs who?
The
Yeah?
guy. No.
Oh.
Body in the crate.
Okay.
So now he just out in your water.
What?
There's no water in this crate. I didn't cast water in it. That was from the first round of our session.
What did you think water last time?
When I bought the crate in our first session, I did cast it. And then since it being moved and everything, the water was dumped out. So now the body's just in there.
Okay. So yeah, now there's just a dead guy in a fucking barrel.
Nice.
I look at Jack and I ask him if he can get him out while I sit like in the front seat with Steve, and I put Cygnus's belongings right next to me. I give Steve some of the fettuccine pasta and tell him to guard his belongings.
And he looks up at you, his face adamant, with almost pride and honor. He just salutes you.
So that's all I'm doing.
Hey, Grim, are you going to the wagon?
Yeah, Grim's gonna stay near EO and sit across from him in the wagon.
Kind of diagonal. That's kind of what the room.
Yeah. I can't see the wagon. That everybody's icons are on the blocking the map.
The mobile Roll20 is not great.
Yeah. It's really not.
Well, okay, so Kuro, are you strength checking getting the body out of the barrel?
Yeah.
That does not. No, you go to heave it and it doesn't budge.
I mean, if you just be wanting the body gone, I have an alternative.
What are you gonna do?
We
Eat
all
it?
look at him.
By all means.
Okay. So EO is just going to take his greatsword, kind of swipe at the bindings that were holding the barrel onto the wagon, and after it's severed and on the ground, he's going to cast Green Flame Blade and just hold his sword onto the barrel until it ignites.
Skeptical.
So your
turns back
master plan
around.
is to burn our shit.
He shrugs his shoulders. It gets rid of the body, does it not?
I could have done that.
But you didn't, did you, Cher?
Autumn
Because
looks at
we
him.
need the barrel!
It's not a barrel, it's a tank, but close enough.
It's a dime a dozen. You bought one, you can buy another one.
Autumn
That's
turns over to
money
him and
that
says,
we
"So you're
wouldn't
gonna
have
buy me another one?"
At this point, he kind of pauses a little bit. It depends. I guess I do owe you one from freeing me from my cage, so.
Autumn's still angry and turns back around.
Well, since you want to repay the debt of us to getting you out of your cage that we still don't believe that you were in, how about you stop lying by omission and give us the whole goddamn truth?
EO kind of pauses a moment, cocks his head to the side. My, aren't you just an astute one?
Oh, which is it? Did I hit my head? Do I like it being given to me? Whatever you just said? Or am I astute? Why don't you stop playing word games and just answer our questions honestly? Maybe then we'll trust you. If that's even what you want.
It shrugs his shoulders a bit. Trust is optional in this situation. I could be beneficial, or I could be a detriment to your crew. It just depends.
And
But
how are we
you
supposed to trust which one it is? Unless you tell us something.
Well, what do you want to know?
Answer
angle?
our questions!
What's your angle? What are you after?
Well, my first angle is I am wanting to get home.
Which is?
Well, not here firstly.
No lies of omission.
Kind of shrugs. All right. If you be wanting to know, it's trying to get off this plane.
This plane.
Oh god. What?
Autumn's just frustrated over Cygnus's death and now this newcomer come in and all the commotion. She looks at Steve and says, "Steve, please go and get Flip and Momo. We need to go and come back and then guard our Cygnus's thing."
So Steve hops off, looks up at you, back at you, gives you a mighty salute, runs back into the cave. Runs up to both Momo and Flip, who are currently fighting over who has the better penis. And he tugs on both of their legs and kind of points towards the cave entrance.
Yeah, I know, Steve. We just need to grab the, I guess fingers or ears off the trolls real quick. Unless, can you
Hey,
do
what?
that for us, Steve? I'll give you a little bit of food. I pull out an entire ration and set it before him.
His eyes glow wide because you got to imagine your ration is very different to a raccoon's ration. That is like 4 rations to him, and he is very excited and runs over and starts gnawing the ears off of the troll.
Good.
And you can
Steve.
tell he doesn't. You can tell he doesn't like the taste, but he looks over at the ration, and his eyes grow wide, and he continues anyway.
Wait, trolls have ears?
Huh?
Wait, trolls have ears?
Yes.
Hey, what?
Oh no, wait, Minnow's thinking of Ogren.
What the, oh my god.
Also, Momo, my penis is so much fucking bigger.
Yeah. Let's just
As you
open
say
it
that-
up and take a
As
look
you say
in here.
that, Flip, as you say that, you get whacked in the back of your head by a troll ear. And it's Steve. And he points to the cave entrance.
Alright, Momo, I guess we gotta go.
Yeah, so let's check in here though real quick. I'll look first. I'll show you what I find, and then you take a look, okay?
I guess.
And then we'll go off of our perception things, since Minnow rolled worst.
Investigation.
Our investigation.
I have an
Is-
out of character question when we get a chance. Y'all go ahead.
Momo, go ahead.
Because our second one was our worst one. Or was Momo's worst one. Well, Flip actually did amazing on his. So, Momo does a quick search, pulls out a few random things, like, this is what Momo found. Your turn. And the next thing Momo's gonna hear is a slur of insult on how fucking blind am I? On missing all the random shit.
So fucking stupid. I get this, I get that. This is mine. I gave you first dibs, but you don't know how to fucking look, you fucking mother stupid trucker.
It's fair.
And that is going to be, Flip, you're going to find the blood red ruby amulet from that cave that I typed in the chat.
Yeah. And then, come on, Momo. It's time to fucking go, you dumbass.
Okay, wait, he only gave you 1 ear, right?
Well, he threw 1 ear at him to get you guys going, but Steve does have the rest of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay,
fucking
okay.
go. It's Steve. Steve has it. Don't worry. I trust Steve.
Okay, we'll go then. We'll go.
And then we're gonna go and we're gonna hop on the wagon, or at least go up and start.
Remember to take that side area so we don't have to worry about barfing again.
Jokes on you.
As you get out of the cave and you head towards the wagon, you are stopped by the orc lady and the halfling.
Oh wait, that's the
Hi.
wait, what's this one?
And they ask you, do you have enough room on your wagon?
It's okay. Momo's gonna walk, and I'm gonna walk too. You two can get on.
That fucking
And as you say that, both, the orc nods to you and the halfling is up to you. And this halfling
Hello, little lady.
is essentially a very, very young halfling, literally like a halfling child. And she, looks up and smiles, and her and the orc lady picks her up, and they hop onto the back of the wagon.
Oh wait, before they go, wait, are they on the
What's up?
wagon? Momo was gonna ask them if they know anything about adventurers that have gone rogue.
You guys talk for like 5 minutes. I really cannot do it. I can't do a woman orc voice, so fuck that. But essentially, what you gather is that she is an ex-adventurer that is friends of the guild master, and she essentially came to eradicate the trolls for him. But the halfling kind of got in the way, and she chose to save the halfling over killing the troll.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm also gonna give the little halfling my fist size fool's gold nugget.
Looks,
Here for
She
something
looks
shiny,
down.
for being so brave.
looks down. She looks up. Down. She looks up.
I'm
Kinda-
sorry, it's not real. It's not real gold, but you know, it's shiny.
So
Holds
Flip,
to
while
her
we're
chest
walking back,
excitedly.
still Flip, while we're walking back though, Momo's gonna open up this book and read it. If you want anything fit read out, let Momo know.
No, I do not want to hear you right now. I'm still pissed off.
You can be pissed off all the time.
As
How
you
many
guys
horses are pulling the wagon?
get- 4.
Are Momo and Minnow next to the wagon talking about the book? Or are they
It's
still
just
a
a-
distance away? How close are y'all to the wagon while you're talking about the book?
5, 10, 15, 20,
25 feet or
25.
so?
Okay, so Grim wouldn't hear it. Okay.
Also, the question about the horses. Whenever the orc and the halfling are boarding the wagon, the EO is going to kind of pat his seat as he stands up. You know, you can sit here, yeah? I'll just take residence on one of these here horses.
The hell
That
you
way
will.
you and little one can be comfortable.
So the horses are pulling a wagon and now you're gonna sit on its back? Why don't you walk?
Because I'd rather not walk now, yeah. The EO is
So
just
you're gonna overload our
position himself
horses.
on the back of one of the horses.
So you're gonna overload one of our horses.
He pauses a moment as he looks back. Well, you did lose one body. And motions to the now burning container on the ground. Well, they should be fine.
If that horse is hurt, I'm gonna take it out of your flesh.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Nutshot.
I didn't
Hey,
say where I
Flip.
would take it from,
Yeah.
but I'll make sure it's
Random
personal.
question: do you have anything that's a little bit flammable?
Uh,
Looks at the dead bodies.
I'm gonna go with no and go fuck yourself. Just leave them be. They'll go away on their own. Let them be food for the wildlife.
But if it's a little bit
Let them be
desecrating a
food
bed.
for the wildlife.
Autumn
Guys,
turns and looks
We
at
are
Momo.
leaving.
Again, just anger building at this point. Can we stop
But you're all
bickering
the way
and
over
get a
there.
move
How do
on?
you hear us?
Momo, you're the last person that should suggest something.
But Momo was all the way over here with Flip. How did
Guys,
you
we
hear
I'm
have
us?
away.
a
I'm
suspicious
walking away.
guy in our midst. Can we bicker when we get back to town? Or wherever we're going? Because honestly, I don't even know if we're going to take this suspicious fuck to town. Put a pin in it, boys. Put a pin in it.
I'll put a pin in you.
No, the hell you won't. Not right now.
Not right now.
So there's a time.
Okay.
There
So
is
we're-
a
You're
time,
saying there's
place.
a chance.
So with that, we
I
all head
have
back
not.
to.
Gram's about to go. This is
It
so
depends.
fun.
Does everybody get on the wagon?
Oh, Momo and Flipper said that they were walking.
And EO said he's gonna ride one of the horses that's pulling the carriage. Like that's not gonna hurt it.
So, now, because there's walking, trip is probably going to take about 3 times longer as it did previously. And during this time, so instead of it being a half a day, it's going to be over a day and a half.
Great.
Question: do they notice Minnow standing still for a little bit while they're a little bit further off in the distance?
Okay, so with this,
Hey, Potato, before we get too far on this venture, EO is going to recommend that Momo and Flip also get on one of the horses.
Is that a good idea for the horses?
That's what I said.
Could I check my? Could that be like an animal handling check to see if the horses will be okay if we do that?
Thank you. Somebody else is worried about the horses.
It's like going on an elevator and you put up too many people on it.
So essentially, you know that they would essentially make the trip, but they are going to be super exhausted.
But overall, that'd be okay.
Okay,
then?
so
It wouldn't be detrimental to their.
And then I'll ride on a horse. It should be fine. It looks like they'll be really tired when we get back, but
could I
rather
suggest
get back
that in this period of time, we like get off at some point and do like a short rest?
Yeah, you can. It's all RP.
Okay. So Autumn suggests that to everybody. That we'll go halfway and then we'll take a short rest and then continue just to give the horses enough time to not like be totally exhausted.
that's
I
fair.
guess that'll work.
Okay.
I would still prefer that he walks, but whatever.
Autumn nod. Momo should be the one to walk. Agreed. Let's continue.
No, I mean
Wait. If Momo's walking, okay, Momo can walk.
No, we're
Momo,
not.
get back
Get
on
on
the
the fucking horse!
But you guys just said one of us
We
should
I
think
said I
you
was gonna let
should.
Leo walk, not you. Get on the
Oh.
horse.
No, we're mad at Momo.
Now, while all this is happening, I need everybody to make a survival check.
Oh shit. Which one do we roll?
Survival at the
Survival.
bottom.
Where's it at on the sheet?
All the way at the bottom of your skills.
Oh, okay. So while we're doing this, what is the divine sense?
Fine sense.
Divine sense, yeah. Shit, I'm dead.
So, Overlord,
Mhm.
interesting. You rolled a
Yeah.
20, so I will give you the option as the highest roller on here. Want to
Mhm.
do something good or bad?
What's the what?
I'll DM you.
Okay.
So while we're waiting, what is divine sense?
Divine sense is your ability to detect anything that's extra planar, as far as like demons and angels and like shit like that.
So like with that, would you be able to sense like where they're from?
Not where, just if they're extra planar.
Okay. So since he admitted that he's extra planar, then it wouldn't do any good.
Well, the funny thing about that is you don't get an extra planar sense from him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so as you guys are bickering and arguing loudly, might I add, rain of arrows from the forest side comes raining down onto the wagon.
Fuck.
I'm dead.
Fucking kidding me.
So, Nino, Kayla, Overlord, Huro, and Flip, and Overlord are completely okay. And so, Overlord is, with a 20, going to try, and with the greatsword, he throws the greatsword towards the arrow that's going towards Grim. But it teleports back into his hand as it hit the max distance. An arrow's gonna come in and hit Grim. Or
What do I need to roll?
it's gonna hit you for 5 damage. So as this happens and you guys start freaking out, the horses pick up on this and they do speed away, but Grim just takes 5 damage for getting hit by an arrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Since
okay.
I'm controlling the animals
Okay, great.
because I'm in the sea. Can I like calm them down?
Roll and win.
Like, mother fucker.
So
EO is. Go ahead.
Kayla tries calming the horses. I need EO, Flip, and Momo to do handling.
Where's handling?
Top of the list, just not in the background.
Handle these nuts. Got him.
Really?
Not the
so-
time.
Are you?
Minno's
Hey,
about to
Potato,
feel Minno's
where did
balls
you
get squashed.
Hopefully.
Potato, where did Grim get struck? Like, is it like just in an arm, a leg, what?
And your shoulder.
Ow, motherfucker.
EO is going to kind of shift off his horse back onto the wagon and see what the damage is to Grim.
Well, right now you gotta roll animal handling.
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all on
You're
horses.
on board.
Okay. The Flip and EO are able to calm their horses. Momo, I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, as the horses are running quick, are in a full gallop before EO and Flip are able to calm them, your horse bucks once and you go off. And as you're midair, the horse is going to kick you back onto the wagon, but you are going to take 6 damage.
Ow.
Ha!
Autumn looks at Momo and says, "You deserve it," and looks forward.
I'm going to laugh.
Hey.
Grim's cussing.
So, using a medicine check, I'm going to check and see how bad the wound is on Grim.
Does Grim allow this?
Grim is very unhappy that he's touching her, but understands that the arrow's got to come out. That way she can be useful. So yes, he will allow it.
So, Overlord, I'm gonna need you to roll 2 more medicine checks.
2 more. Alright.
Just spam them. Okay. So 2 out of 3, you hit the DC, and you successfully, you do pull it out, tug once, and it comes out a bit, and it's not that painful, but she kind of gives like a little error, you know. Second time you tug, this time it's a bit more painful, and she's kind of biting down, you know, trying to not pull her arm away from you. And the second time, pull it clean out. And just because the second pull was a lot of pain, she barely felt anything the third tug, and you've successfully taken the arrow out of her shoulder.
Oh, pull-up game is strong.
I don't.
Haven't
Was
had
that
any
what
bastards
you
now
were
yet.
doing, Austin?
And she's
Was to
waiting.
rip it out?
Well, now you're gonna probably like this next part even less. I'm gonna need you to hit me.
The fuck?
What?
Just trust me here.
All right. I mean, you asked for it. Is that
I
strength?
need you to do strength. Yep. So she winds up like she's ready to knock you the fuck out.
And the wagon hit the
And
bump.
she
And
throws a punch right at your face, but it just grazes your cheek. Barely hitting
Alright.
you.
Jay, I'm gonna need you to actually try to hit me like you're trying to hurt me now.
the wagon jolted. Okay, I'm sorry. Try again.
In fact, the wagon did not jolt. And this time, she winds up to hit you in the gut.
Can I aim
But she
for his
just kinda
balls?
hits you on the side, and it kind of like scuffs on the side of your rib, not like a full-on punch.
Can I kick him in the balls?
An advantage.
Right, check.
So, Cygnus getting tired of her feeble attempts to strike him is just
Cygnus?
going to, well, Io is going to look
Okay.
at his greatsword and it's actually going to shrink down in like a blink of an eye to the size of a dagger. And he's going to take the dagger as it starts erupting in like this green flame, and without warning, kind of press it onto the wound to cauterize it.
Motherfucker!
I got to roll. Oh my god, it's gonna do 3 damage to her. You are essentially, yeah, he is putting a fucking blade that is on fire to you to close the wound.
I'm down to 11 HP.
He's not wrong, but he's also not right at the same time. Takes damage.
So keep your ways of getting infected now. You'll hate me later, and we can take out that aggression later on. Now, just try not to use the arm. And he goes back to his horse.
I can help. Wink.
Is there... Just... Let me help try to calm the fucking horses so we can regroup.
Well, the horses are calmed down.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think we can all take a short rest now.
Well, we're being attacked. I don't think a
No,
short
we ran
rest
away
is
from
right
that.
now.
Didn't we ride out? from the
Yeah, we
attack?
did. We're not being attacked.
You guys continued moving, but the horses really like picked them.
Okay,
They
so
are
we're not in
starting to-
danger right now.
Yep, and they are starting to look visibly tired.
Okay. So this is when Autumn suggests that we take a short rest.
Alright, fine, but we need to make sure we're not being followed and they're not gonna come, whoever that was, isn't gonna come up on us in the night while we're resting.
So, Autumn goes to the orc lady and asks if she could watch for us for any like enemies or anything that's gonna attack our party.
Politely. Creates herself on the back of the wagon, sitting with one leg dangling off the back. An eye out.
Okay.
Io will move himself beside the orc. You know what, yeah? I'll keep you company for tonight.
He kind of grunts, looking down at the halfling and pulling the halfling closer.
Io, all the same, is still gonna just sit beside her and take watch with her.
Now, how many people? Who is actually going to like take her?
Autumn it.
I am
Rumors.
desperately.
I am as well.
During this time, I need 3 survival checks from you. Okay. So in the first hour, it is midday. You guys do start hearing creatures rustling about, very aggressive and like some sort of pack animal. You're not sure what. Remain vigilant. As time goes by, Theo notices bushes rustling and kind of chucks his sword at the bush. As it collides with the bush, it teleports back into his hand, but he hears whimpering and something run away. And on the third time, Orc Lady is going to pull out her bow. She hears something in the and draws 2 arrows at the same time and shoots them off. Out drops a raccoon and a vulture.
That could be Steve's mother.
So during this time that you guys are taking your short rest, it is overall a success.
So we like back
There's
out.
what?
There's overall success, meaning that we didn't get like attacked or anything.
Okay, so our health is back up or what?
So you need to roll a hit die. Well, your health hit them.
Fuck!
Your spells do come back.
Yeah, my shapeshift.
Oh, hit
Oh,
die.
Spells come
okay.
back?
Spells come back, but you need to hit die for HP.
I don't need HP.
Zane, you gained
Where's
7.
the-
Kuro gained 11.
Okay, I
Cliff
gained
only gained
7.
2.
Can I use more than
Cool.
one?
Oh, here it is.
And Nino
So-
gained 5.
Io is going to pick up the raccoon and the vulture specifically, and start prepping them for sort of a late night snack for those keeping watch.
What are you
Wait,
using?
are they dead?
I'm just using the meat. Like, it's going to be unseasoned. It's going to be a little bland, but still.
It's food.
Hey, you guys aren't
And-
fucking white people 2022. You guys are used to not having seasoning. For Christ's sake.
What
Well,
do you think
so-
most-
Potato, there's this thing called being out in the wilderness, also in a medieval environment, also with the only fire that I can willingly produce is green flame blades. Suck it up and let me cook this fucking buzzard.
I also I don't know what that is, but
I'm crediting to you because they're like, well, is it seasoned? No, it's not fucking Starbucks on the corner of fucking.
Shia, my apologies. It's not going to be the Ritz, but it's going to keep your belly full.
what's in a med
Dagger
kit?
to scrape,
My
salt-
question is.
salt rock.
My question is actually, I can check. Do you have any sort of thing?
Typically, with most DMs, it falls into, as long as it's not something extravagant, it's just something that can happen. But those that do make rolls for it, roll survival.
Okay.
So I'm gonna scrape a salt rock with my dagger.
Oof. It's not going to taste great. Also, be right back.
Gonna do what, Kuro?
Use my dagger to scrape a salt rock for a bit of seasoning.
Well, there is no salt rock.
We're in the middle of the woods. I doubt you'll find some.
Yeah, you're gonna find that more towards like mountainous / beachy areas.
Momo's gonna look
forest.
around for herbs.
Okay.
Would that be under survival?
Or would that be nature?
That would be perception and nature.
Or perception and nature? Alrighty. Perception. Perception.
You do not find any
I'm gonna go
herbs.
for herbs.
Oh.
I'm gonna look for herbs too.
Okay.
So,
They
for
rolls from you. Yeah, no, you definitely find herbs.
Seeing as they were searching, it's like, just gonna go look around then, see if I can find any.
So-
It's like, fuck, I should be paying attention to this shit.
Was Io off the cart making the food? I take it.
Yeah. He's got like a small fire on the off the back side of the map.
Yeah, damn, Flip.
Okay. So Autumn.
So, Flip, you see, trying to think of it. I'm blanking.
sage, parsley, thyme,
No,
rosemary.
no, not cooking one.
Oh.
Like, I'm looking for medical herbs.
Oh, okay.
Do you find at the corner of your eye, and you're kind of really confused on why it's there, but you do find an aloe plant, and you find
Backstage.
one of the herbs that is. Oh, you find an herb that goes into. I haven't even named it yet, to be totally honest. Out of my laziness, you're welcome. The healing herb, one of the healing herb.
So with this, Autumn gets off the cart and kind of like looks at Steve to watch the belongings as she places it down where she sat, and she's gonna make her way in the back with Io.
As you look at him, look at you, to give you a little wink, rustle of his nose and a thumbs up.
Before I leave, I pet the top of his head.
I didn't know if you were trying to pet him or like, were you?
Sorry.
She's over here like flipping her arm around, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He is happy. Depends. Custody day.
Flipper,
What?
I need an emotional Steve. May I have him for the next 2 days?
That's fine.
Hey.
Flip is gonna go off and do a few other things when we get back too.
Say less.
And I'm not gonna have anyone question it.
So we're heading back to the city.
I'm also gonna tend to the horses, make sure they got, water and whatever else.
So, while you guys are doing this, the orc lady is going to take out her bow again, and she sees 2 rabbits. She's gonna draw 2 arrows again, and as I'm gonna need Kayla to roll perception. Fucking said so, that's why.
Who the fuck are you talking to like that, mister? Control your lip.
Hey, roll your eyes.
I will. 2, thank you.
Okay. So out of the corner of your eye, you see this orc lady straight up shoot 2 arrows. 2 rabbits. Decent sized rabbit.
Autumn will look at her and ask her, are you looking for a spot to behind a guild?
She chuckles and tells you her times of those days are long gone. She's just hungry. And goes over and starts skinning the 2 rabbits for her and the half.
Autumn asks her more so about the halfling.
She tells you that the child doesn't talk very much at all, so she doesn't know a lot about her. It's a her. Okay. Because it's a child.
Oh, okay. I see what you. Never mind. Moving forward.
Wow, are you trying to assign her gender?
I swear to God. Autumn kind of looks at the little boy and smiles at him in like a motherly kind of way. Her.
Assuming gender!
Okay, looks at her in a motherly type of way.
And she kind of, head down, kind of glancing up at you and then glances back down. And the orc lady takes out her tinderbox and lights a fire and starts cooking rabbit.
I asked the halfling, what's her favorite animal?
And as you say that, points down at the orc lady's fire. Fire? Yes. She's cooking the rabbit.
Wow, so depressing. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I just kind of awkwardly walk away from the conversation. Still smiling at her though.
Hold on. Hang on.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call out to the little child and ask her if she wants to learn about animals. If you want to, have me teach her about the horses while I'm tending to them.
Hey, Mr. DM man.
What's up?
Is a 10 enough for my character to know enough about druids to know that she can wild shape?
That she can what? With a 10, you just know she's a druid. You're not sure what circle.
Well, regardless of the circle, I know if I know she's a druid, I should know that she can wild shape, right?
Yeah.
Okay. EO is going to actually walk over to Autumn and kind of pat her on the shoulder from behind. You know, you could always turn me into one of her favorite animals now, sure?
Autumn looks at him and kind of like moves her shoulder, kind of slightly in disgust that he would touch her. and look at him and say, "Yeah, I know, thanks."
He shrugged his shoulder. It's not my fault you don't want to keep a captive kid happy, and just walks off.
Autumn looks at him as he's walking off and simply says, "If we were back in town, I'd be gladly to shave. I'm not shaved and wasting a slot, or wasting my energy."
Nonchalant wave and keeps walking.
Autumn grits her teeth.
When Flip suggests, checking out the horses for the child and everything, the orc lady kind of motions to her, though, like that she understands and kind of whispers in the halfling's ear. I need Flip to roll perception. As the orc lady is whispering in the child's ear, she kind of raises the rabbit on a stick to her. And Flip can kind of make out that the lady's saying that she understands he's a nice person, but they need to eat dinner.
That's fair. I was just thinking while she was cooking.
Rabbit's a pretty thin meat. It cooks pretty
Yeah, I didn't think she'd get done so fast.
So, Eo, do you finish cooking the raccoon and vulture?
As bland as it's going to taste? Yeah.
Well, fucking white people cooking, am I right?
Hell yeah. I ain't got no Cajun spices now, yeah?
Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, when you first introduced your character voice, I literally was like, Papa!
I mean,
I take great offense to that.
if Grimp wants some extra salty seasoning, I got something.
God damn it.
Grim's just gonna roll her eyes at that, like, not right now, man. Okay, so I have a question about my Holy Scripture of the Elven God book.
Okay.
Between that, my prayer wheel, and holy symbol. Well, never mind, I'm a ranger. Never mind, I'm not a damn cleric or whatever. But can I look through my book and...
Go ahead.
Huh? Just on an off chance, can I check the book and see if there's anything that could tell me anything about Eo?
The items that you have as far as your holy book is purely just holy scripture, hymns of your god and shit like that. It's not any sort of historical context.
So, following that up, can Autumn pray to her gods to see if her gods will give her any clarity of Eo?
And can Grim offer her prayer wheel and holy symbol to help?
I already have one, thank you, though.
Okay.
I need you to roll religion. So, as you're praying, a beam of light comes down. There is just coming down gently a slice of provolone.
What's the sign?
As it lands on your hand, it's written in your language, your primary language.
Yeah. Druid.
It literally says, "You're asking a lot today."
Oh, wow! I'd eat cheese though. You kind of like.
And as you read this and your eyes go a glance past it, the letters disappear as your eyes kind of glaze over them. And now you're just holding a slice of provolone.
Okay.
Autumn will eat the piece of cheese and start crying and then just go in the front of the wagon and sit with Steve and the belongings.
Steve, being completely bewildered, not knowing what happened, just comes over and just hugs your shoulder and is trying to comfort you.
Steve loves me.
I will also cast Cure Wounds on myself at the first level because someone's still fucking hurt.
So you did gain 7, so you're at 9, and then 13. So you're at, what's your max?
14.
Oh, so you're fully healed.
I didn't get 7, I got 2 before anyways. So I was at 4.
Well, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
How does favorite enemy work? Like, could I check that to see if EO is an aberration?
Is it what?
An aberration. I don't even know what an aberration is. I just picked it as a favorite enemy.
So it's the thing with favorite enemy is you 100% know if something's an aberration or not. And Overlord character is not an aberration.
Okay. This is just me figuring out what my options are in character. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's a completely fine question.
Grimm's just sitting off to the side trying to figure out some way to get some information out of EO because she doesn't trust him, but he did just save her life, and that's very confusing for her, especially after she's been so hostile. Like, there is something going on here, and it's bad vibe. So that's what Grimm's doing. She's just off on the side thinking.
Now, if I were to just silently observe what's been going on in camp, that would be perception or insight.
You want to what, sorry, Kuro?
I'm just observing everyone in camp since we are on here.
You don't see really shit. There's nothing out of the ordinary. You see, you saw Autumn that was talking to EO for a minute. You see the orc lady and the halfling eating rabbit that she cooked. Everyone's just kind of vibing. Mina was searching for herbs, but kind of came back empty-handed, while Flip is successful.
Two of us with the search for herbs found nothing. Flip comes over and it's like, look at what I found, you fucks.
I'm not gonna tell you I found shit.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely not that. Okay.
Oh, okay. Probably hears in the background him saying, you fucking imbeciles.
You definitely hear that.
So I say to the party, is everyone already fed and rested?
Yeah,
Yep.
Momo's just gonna try to read this book.
I'm going to double check the horses, make sure they're good to go.
Autumn just nods her head as she's still crying.
So, with Grimm sitting there thinking about stuff, like, would there be anything I could roll to try to, like, piece something together, like, or no?
Just
Like, I have
insight.
something in mind, right? Like, something to put together to figure out.
I mean, there's
A
either...
religion check may also be relevant.
Okay.
Okay, so just religion or religion, perception, insight, what?
Religion just straight.
Just straight religion?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
How do you want to play that out, Overlook?
Well, I mean, you keep racking your brain over his comment of extraplanar, which he's not an aberration.
Yeah.
And to your knowledge of like extraplanar entities, he's not like a demon or devil or anything like that. So the only thing that you can really come to mind is maybe he's looking to escape the plains for other reasons, but he's not like any religious
Monster.
entity. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys
So I guess
load up
I'm-
onto the wagon?
Yep. Back
Well-
on my horse.
I guess
Flip.
with that in mind, Grim's gonna walk up to him and be like, "Thanks for earlier," and like, just go sit down.
It's no problem at all. Yeah.
So Flip is inspecting the horses, kind of petting them down. He fed them. They're looking rearing and pretty good.
Nice, good. We get back on the horse I was sitting on earlier.
So Io, you are currently off the wagon. Do you get on the wagon or the horse?
Get on the horse so the orc and the halfling can sit.
My God. And the halfling is going to sit on the orc's lap. And Korg is still passed out in the corner. You guys are going to take off again towards Count. And night is falling. Lanterns are lit on the back corners of the wagon. And so far, nothing is really amiss or anything, but time's gonna go by. You guys want to do sort of RP as time goes by?
It's gonna be pretty silent for the rest of it, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Momo's just reading Momo's book Momo found.
I'm just gonna go look
Oh.
over my ruby amulet.
Grim's gonna notice Momo reading and look over, curious, like, what kind of book is it? What's
Don't know,
that?
found it off the little crate.
The book is a hentai. No, I'm kidding. What are you running performance for, Overlord?
Io is just going to be humming a kind of like a soft dirge, kind of in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's successful.
Random question.
Yep.
Does Momo know what book this is written in?
You know what language?
Currently, let me check your language.
Momo knows 5.
Almost to let a guy die, but we're not going to talk about it.
Momo
Okay.
preferred to have more books to read.
So
I
it
have
is written in
languages
it.
as well.
It is written in Infernal.
I don't have
Okay.
that.
Like, would Momo be
Yeah.
very far in reading what this book is, or
So
just like off the few pages?
what you get, the information that you're reading in the first few pages that you are flipping through, is how to properly create an incantation circle to contact demons.
Okay. Almost gonna keep reading.
As you dive deeper
Oh, wait, Momo's-
into the book. What?
Wait, Momo was supposed to tell her what Momo was reading, right?
Yeah. If you want to, you could totally lie. I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah.
In all honesty, there's some weird stuff, but Momo doesn't want to say exactly what it is until Momo's done.
Alright.
It could be funny, it could go horribly wrong, but it's always better to finish it and then realize what happened.
Just don't kill us all, please.
Not
Um,
intentionally.
While that's going on between Grim and Momo, Autumn and Halfling starts telling the Halfling girl a story, kind of going along with Overlords too.
Okay, I need a performance check. Oh, man.
Oh,
Out.
and I get advantage because it's good intent.
As you're telling the story,
story takes a wide turn into the darker side, and the child seems a little bit more afraid of you.
Oh, god damn it. Of course.
You got too enthusiastic into the telling of the story.
Little lady, don't worry too much about that story. They're a good person.
You sit here and just cry more now.
And Momo, as you read through more and more of the pages, you find one ripped. Most of the page gone. And in the corner, you kind of see a symbol that you may know. I need you to roll history. Okay. So the symbol that you see is the eye that was previously on the hilt of the dagger. But the rest of the page is ripped completely out of the book.
So, is it like Momo gets the end of it, or just there's a page ripped out and then it continues on?
And then it just continues on because it's going through the section that you're in is talking about not only contacting demons, but transporting one through planes, like the multiple planes of the universe.
Does Grim see this? Like, is this the page that he's on? Mino? Is that the page you're on when Grim looks over?
Well, the
I
ripped
need you
page
to roll
out.
perception.
Huh?
I need you
It's
to
a
roll
ripped out
perception.
Okay. Well, I was asking Mina to like get permission first. Like, is that the page he was on when she looked over?
Oh, the ripped out one? Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is
So-
just cruel.
Yeah, you looked over.
Almost
you
just-
saw a ripped page, but you can't like totally. You only see a part of like because you're kind of looking over his shoulder, like only partially of the symbol.
Okay.
You don't see it fully.
You just see Momo go just looking back and forward on the paper. It's like, it's just rude. They ruined a perfectly good book by doing this. Momo's gonna try to see if reading the next page and the previous page to see if there's context clues to help. You'd be surprised how sometimes that can help.
So, the page before is a list of several different planes of existence. But on the bottom, it says ... A lot more unrecorded.
Oh. Maybe go into the library, I can get some help with this.
Oh, you're going to the library. I actually need to make my way over there myself.
Well,
Okay.
we're not actually at the tavern yet, right?
No, you guys are still
Okay.
on the wagon, riding.
And besides, Elma has a bad habit of just talking out loud.
Autumn looks at him, kind of gives him a disgusted look, still infuriated.
Shrugs.
I'll keep
You
an
want-
eye on him.
If you
Trust
want
me.
help, I can help you with the library. Yeah, just offering.
I feel like this is a Miss Frizzle's field trip to the fucking library.
Do you trust him alone in a library?
I'm going with him.
What was the last
You
thing
said-
that happened in a
Autumn,
library when Mumble was
what?
left alone?
Autumn looks at Z and says, yes, I think you should go with them.
Okay. I mean, I
You
ain't
guys not trust me?
no.
Not with
Wait.
Momo.
Mumble
That's
just
fair.
realized we're on the surface. Not a lot of people probably know what Infernal is.
No.
Ah,
No.
that's gonna make it so
No
much harder.
Grim would know.
So with that, Jack, is there anything you wanted to do?
I wanted to ask the mages if they can investigate my magic club.
We're not at the city yet.
Well, the club is still on him and he can still we can still arcane check it.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are you talking to directly?
Mino. Momo.
Yes,
Can you take a look at this club for me?
sure. Anything weird with it?
Now, when I found this, it was as huge as the fucking ogre we just killed. Well, the troll. Now look at it.
Alright. Weird. Let's see if I can get anything off of it.
So, as Mino takes out like a little monocle out of his pocket, he's gazing over around it, and he's scientifically studying it over and over and kind of doesn't really see anything wrong with it. And then he kind of takes it from your hand and realizes the massive density of this club. And because he is technically a little taller than your character, the club in front of him grows a little bit.
Well, it's definitely an enchantment.
See?
Let's see if doing an inspection of it brings anything. Oh. Just see if there's any other detail I might be missing.
You do not know of anything else other than this thing weighs a fucking ton for you, even in its small, compact form.
It's a good thing to lift around if you want to put on some muscle, though.
Alright, so it changes based on the user.
Yes.
Thanks.
Welcome.
I'm also going to do a sort of arcana investigation on my ruby that I acquired. See if it's either magical or anything like that.
Okay, so you just need Arcana. So, you inspect this necklace, and as you're riding, you're watching kind of the flies, flying around the horses. But as soon as you put this necklace on, this amulet, you notice you can actually slow down a little. Like, just by a hair, you can kind of see their trajectory a little faster than what they were moving with previous.
Ooh. I'm going to keep this on. Yep, that's all.
Okay.
Just keeps wearing it. Just looking at it. Shiny.
Anything else for anybody?
Brim's just watching, interesting.
Momo's trying to finish the rest of the book to see if there's any other ways to figure it out. Or what to also figure to go off of. For the next library.
What was once night, the sun starts coming up, and as Mino's reading through this book, he has discovered a list of demons' names, a list of known to the book's list of known planes, and he has learned pretty much what the incantation circles, the regions are needed to summon said demons.
Yes.
Are you gonna do anything with the knowledge you got?
Well, since there's a paper missing, Minnow wants to get this all finished read. Hopefully Minnow can figure out what paper of it could be missing and then try to find it in one of the books in the library.
So to answer your question, I think he's going to keep the knowledge to himself.
At the
Yeah.
moment.
So,
Because knowing Momo, if there's a piece of paper missing, it's probably got something important on it. And if Momo ignores it, it's gonna bite Momo in the ass.
It's not the only thing that'll bite Momo in the ass.
Oh my god. Get a
That's
run, you two.
consent. Oh, excuse me. Why don't me and you get a wagon? Oh wait, we already did.
okay, so as you guys are flirtatiously being the homeo of the sexual, you guys,
Hey,
in the
it's not
distance,
gay. We have socks on.
in the
Yes.
distance, you guys start seeing the town. A very familiar.
Oh, thank God.
Yay, we can get in the shade. My eyes hurt already.
Autumn, seeing us coming up on the town, she uses her wild shape to transform into a little tiny, cute, fluffy, adorable bunny and hops to the back on the little girl's lap.
Little
After
girl
you just ate a rabbit.
looks excited and starts petting you.
Oh.
We are gonna go from current map, and you guys pull up to the usual wagon spot. Overlay perception 4.
Trying to see if I noticed the druid walled shaping.
You do.
Io is just gonna kind of cast a knowing wink in her direction, even if she doesn't see it.
Does the druid see it?
Perception.
Okay.
Right, perception with perception. She does.
Oh yeah, she notices.
Perceiving the perceiving.
I wish I knew what an annoying bunny sound would be, but if I did know what it is, insert here.
Bunnies scream.
What is
Okay, I
what
don't
is
do
yeah,
that then.
D&D? What is D&D without mathematics?
It's literally math and roleplay.
So, you guys
Improv.
hop
that's what I was
off,
looking for.
or you guys pull up in your usual spot with the wagon, and are essentially just outside the tavern where you guys normally pull up the wagon. Io has never been here before, and the halfling child has it, but the orc woman obviously is very familiar with the town. So with that, you as you wish for the next couple minutes, because my ass is gonna have to go to bed soon.
Alright,
Okay.
thank you.
So I head into the tavern to turn in the quest. Let's go.
I will go with them
I'm gonna go to the arrow
and call
place.
Steve with us just because I know he has the best things.
Autumn kind of like makes her way up to the little girl's face and kind of gives her bunny kisses, and then hops down and reverts back into her druid self, takes Cygnus's stuff, goes up to her room, and
Hold up.
okay.
No, you're fine.
Suggest to Momo, he takes Neo upstairs to his room.
Oh yeah, Mama can do that.
Thank you.
Brim's gonna go to the shop she left her bow at and see if it's done being upgraded.
And you put Neo into his room and lay him on his bed. You do notice, actually I need you to roll perception. Or insight, sorry, insight. You know?
Okay, hold on 1 second. There it is.
So as you lay him down, you notice that his forehead is sweating a little. But other than that, he seems okay.
Okay, so
Do
then
a
Autumn,
medical check to see if there's something wrong. Oh.
So you don't really notice anything's really like wrong with him. Like you just figure, oh, maybe he's gotten a little flu or something he'll get over just from being in the cart wagon all night.
Okay.
Autumn, so Autumn goes to her room And like I'm assuming she has like a dresser type of thing in the tavern room.
Yeah.
She lays Cygnus's cape and his bag with belongings and whatever was in it behind the cape. She goes back down to the bar and she orders a side of mashed potatoes and meat.
And as you walk through, the orc lady goes up to the guildmaster's office with the child.
Io is actually going to follow the orc and the child to the guildmaster's office.
And the bartender, is excited to see Autumn because Autumn's chill as fuck. And says, that'll be 25 silver, please. Yeah.
A lot of money.
You have 2 silver?
I thought you said 25 silver.
From what?
This is out of my character. I was just like, sorry. Talking.
I think they're talking to Autumn.
1 gold is 100 silver.
Oh, I didn't know that. So then I apologize. Okay, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat you when we get off this thing. Okay.
Also talk. Figure it out.
Okay, so then I just give her, how much did you say? 22?
25 silver.
25? Okay, so then I give her 25 silver plus the 2 silver that I have as a tip.
Just the tip, though.
She nods politely and comes out with your meat and potatoes.
Okay, so Autumn goes to the, I'm assuming this is where, like, the quest stuff is still, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Who's tending this, thing?
So, it is your friendly neighborhood orc.
Orcman!
Autumn looks at the orc and kind of, she doesn't smile, she really doesn't give any type of an emotion, but looks at,
Flip,
Yeah.
did you actually say that in character?
Yes.
So as you do that, he's gonna look over at you dead in the eyes, straight forward at first, for like a solid minute straight, and then just gives you a wink and goes, zug zug.
Yeah! I'll talk to you later, boy.
Hey, remember,
Does
he
he
goes
hear
both
you say
ways.
that? Do you say that in character?
Yes.
Okay, then he's gonna respond with something you're doing.
Yes, we completed our quest.
Oh, maybe later.
What?
I'm working.
Yeah, we completed our quest. We're here to turn it in. But yeah,
Okie
later.
dokie.
We can talk later.
Then as you say the quest is complete, kind of motions to hand over the required shit.
Well, I'll hand him all the, what's it called? All the, troll ears. I'll call, Steve over and have him pull out the troll ears and put them down on the table as well. And then I kind of look over at the party and says, who had the paper?
Then you give it to.
Autumn clears her throat and takes the paper out of Cygnus's bag and hands it to the orc. Or, yeah, the orc that's there. She also looks at him, again, emotionless, no emotion there, and tells him if he could pick the 2 most dire quests that's on the board and give it to Flip. For important quests.
Okay. So as you give it to him and he reads and starts reading it over, he looks up at you and then points to the guildmaster's stairs and goes, "Oh, other orc. Good, good, good." Yeah. Okay.
So,
I gotta piece
Can
this
we-
together for you.
No, you don't.
Am I supposed to save the architect? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking to get the next quest. So I'm
Yeah, but
asking
he's acknowledging that you completed your quest.
And now we have to go and see the guildmaster, I'm guessing.
That
Alright, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
so then with
go.
that, Autumn just goes right up to her bedroom, places the mead ein, or next to Cygnus's cape with his belongings, and kind of has a little shrine going, and she lays down and she goes right to sleep.
I'll look at Steve and tell him, probably go check on Autumn, please. And then I'll stuff a tire ration into his backpack.
And as he happily sees this happening, he rushes up the hall and squeezes his little raccoon fuzzy butt Autumn.
And then I'm gonna go and look at everyone else and say, come on, we gotta go to the guildmaster. We gotta go talk to him.
Okay.
I need to check on my bow at the shop. Do I do that after this, or do y'all need me in there?
Yeah, let's do it after, and then me, you, and Momo can all go check on your bow, and then check on the grocer, and then we can go and see the library. If
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Momo, sound good to you too?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Wait, is she staying or going? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
She's
going
staying
with
with
them.
us.
So as you guys all go up and you kind of see the halfling child and the orc lady kind of walk out and go out of the tavern.
I'm gonna wave at the little halfling and say, bye, I'll see you soon. Hopefully, don't get into too much trouble this time.
But she kind of shyly looks back, kind of. No, the orc lady kind of tugs her along and they leave. So as you enter the guildmaster's room, Io, you were there technically before, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so do you want to DM me what you would have wanted the conversation to kind of be? Because technically they wouldn't have been there to do it, and I also need to kind of know if something happened while they were there, but because it's your character, I can't just make it up for you. Yeah, I could, but I feel like that'd be rude as fuck. Okay. So, I need, Kuro, Grim, and Flip to roll perception.
Bet! Fucking bet!
Sorry. Oh,
So as you guys walk in, it's the tail end of their current conversation, and all you hear is the guildmaster say, "I'm not sure if I can add you to some other groups, to another group without their permission."
damn. No, you cannot.
EO just kind of simply shrugged at the comment. Well, while I do appreciate that stance, I do understand that they've recently had a loss of their own now. So, I'm just saying I might be a great addition to be able to fortify their chances of surviving a bit longer.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time,
We don't.
it is a group decision that they have to make themselves, but this is speaking solely from me, and you do look like you're competent enough, and I would like to have you, but all in all, I can't make that decision for just myself.
the Adventures Guild leader kind of nods in agreement. It's up to the group. If the group can persuade me that they trust you, then I shall trust you. But until then, I can't formally allow you to do it until they allow you to.
We'll need to have
Yeah.
a group meeting to discuss this.
Yo just
Damn.
kind of nods and takes a cigarette out of his hat again.
Out of character, as soon as he said a group meeting, all I thought was Nightmare Before Christmas. Count meeting!
I mean, Grim can get up on the bar and like just scream like, "Hey! Everybody get your asses over here. We need to talk about this
I
shit."
mean, but to be fair, one of our other people with us has been knocked out this entire time. And
We should
would it
probably
really be okay to have the little meeting without them? I don't know what's been going on with them. I should have really checked.
He's
but-
been out for quite a while. He's probably gonna wake up hungry as fuck too.
Yeah, it's okay. I got food.
Did you make sure he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still breathing.
Is anything wrong
What does that
with him?
mean?
He was breathing and he was a little sweating, so he might have a small fever.
Did he get shot by poison?
Don't think so. He just randomly collapsed.
I'm gonna have to go check on.
Wait, he randomly collapsed and he's sweating and you're not worried.
I think he overexhausted himself in the last.
Yeah, probably that too.
It's hard again. I'm not a good doctor here.
Yeah, that's why you should have got me.
Shouldn't you get
You
it?
said you were still
Oh.
mad at me.
While this,
I am mad at
You
you.
wanted me to
while
say
this
no.
back and forth is going on, Io is actually just going to walk up to Flip and just hand him over what looks to be like a sealed ration. Looks like just some food kind of tucked away in a canvas sack or a canvas satchel. Go ahead and give this to your little mascot now. I
What
know
is
you guys
it?
have been feeding him back and forth, so I figured he might appreciate this as well.
What is
I'm
it?
gonna have to look over this later, but yeah, Guildmaster, we were told by the orc fella that we needed to come up here and talk to you about what happened.
Oh yes, I've talked to the adventurer that you saved, and with great appreciation, I have acknowledged and sent a courier down the stairs, my assistant, to notify the orc that everything is complete and your reward should be down there with them.
Oh, I guess we just walked right by him, didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
Slippery little fellow, I tell you.
He's not the only one.
Enough of that right now.
As
I
you
winked
say,
at the Guildmaster.
as
But
you
if
say
you-
that, Flip.
No.
As you say that, Flip, a halfling in full assassin gear just drops out of the shadow in the corner of the room and kind of stares you down. And in
All
front of
jokes, all jokes.
Where are all my people coming from?
in front of your eyes, he just darts to the side and you don't even see him again. He's just fucking gone.
Okay, I get it. All jokes. I'm sorry.
This is more
Yeah.
happens than I've seen in a long time.
He only wanted to be seen. Make a point. To be fair.
Oh,
Yeah, I get that. Clench.
Alrighty.
So
you guys-
we're all good here then?
Huh?
he nods at you and kind of like waves you guys to kind of like give him his space.
Alright, let's go. Come on, kitty cats.
okay.
And I'm gonna go back and talk to the orc man.
As you guys go down, he sits there. You go down, and he is counting to his fingers over and over, and he kind of shakes his head a couple times and just restarts counting his fingers multiple times.
I'm gonna wait till he's done counting because I don't want to interrupt him.
He sits there, and then he finally pulls up his second hand, starts counting his second hand, and he kind of jolts his head because he's amazed that he's actually counting past 5.
My God, what are you trying to count?
Minos interrupts just politely and says, "Do you need help counting, or?"
And he looks up shyly, kind of like nervous, and then he pulls out a bag of gold, lays it out on the counter, and starts divvying it into small piles. And essentially, there is there is essentially 300 gold from that pile that has divvied up into 6 separate little squares. And he finally looks up at you proud, kind of like puts his hands on his hip, proud as shit that he finally counted everything right. And he just exclaims, "Reward!"
Ooh.
Miles says,
Hey,
thumbs
yo.
up.
Good job! I'm so
taking
proud of
that
you.
300 gold. Wait, no, it's 300 divided by 6, right?
Let's see.
Shit.
Give me a quick second. I'm doing math.
I'm pulling up my calculator.
And the reason he
50.
was counting over and over is because the piece of paper said 7 people, but there's only 6 of you.
So we get 50 gold?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to take 10 of it and go over to IO and give him 10 of it and say, I know you didn't help much, but you were in the you were also trapped in there, and it's a little compensation for helping us on our way back in the medical attention that you gave our party.
It just kind of
Thank you.
nods.
Brim's gonna groan and go over and give him 10 for saving her life.
Just getting all the tips.
Just the tips, though.
Now we're even. No.
EO is actually going to kind of take the 10 gold coins that Grim handed him over and just kind of jingles it a bit. Is this all you figure your life's work?
She's just glaring at him like, do I stab him in the nuts or not?
Hey, well, Euro adds 20 gold pieces to the group collective.
Oh yeah, we probably should add some coins to the group fund. Because it only has how much gold in it?
A couple right now. We should probably also use those on healing potions.
Yep.
For the little Steve to hold.
Minnow's gonna put 9 gold into the group fund.
Well, right
I'll
now,
put 4.
the group fund is being held by Steve, and Steve is with Kayla right now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go back over to the desk and grab Kayla's and Nero's gold and not use it, just kind of hold on to it for now till they until I see them next.
Here, I'm gonna heal some food. I'll just set it next to his food. He's about to wake up soon, right? Because he's been out for
Possibly.
quite a while.
No. I'll, since I need to go see him at some point after we, do our stuff at the library, the
But keep in
archer,
mind,
and the general store.
keep in mind, you guys just got back from literally getting your asses kicked, barely surviving a troll encounter, resting only very little in the past 3 days.
Y'all might want to go sleep. Grim slept in the wagon and
About
missed the
to
fight,
get to my
so
room and sleep, literally, and in game.
He's got a point. We probably should.
Fair.
What I am going to do though is I'm going to try to get him some food, put it there in case he does wake up, because that guy's been out for a while.
I know, but remember, I have that ration that I'm going to look at and
okay.
see if that.
He's gonna wake up before any of us and wonder what the fuck happened.
So then Flip, do an investigation to the food. There is nothing contaminated, and actually, because it's sealed, it actually has a very, like, I don't want to say pleasant, like, oh, it smells sweet or something, but it has a very warm smell and appearance. Like, it looks pretty good.
I suppose I'll walk into Korg's room, kind of put his money on whatever sort of dresser or nightstand is next to him, and also kind of check him over, see if he's all right with his health and everything. Oh God.
No. You literally do not, like, you see, like, the little, like, remaining drips of sweat, but you're just like, oh, looks like less. That means he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So, there
Here's
is
the
no
ration
concern
and-
then?
Did all three of us go up there?
Me and Minimo
Okay.
did. Or me and Momo did. I don't know about you.
See, Mom, so not that bad on what Mama thought, right?
It's less sweat, it's fine, I guess, you know?
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it. We can wake up in the morning and ask him how he feels.
Yeah, you
Well,
go do that.
And if he's not awake by then we're just going to panic and run to an apothecary. Sound good?
I am the apothecary.
Oh God.
Well, again, you think it's nothing, but if it turns out it might be something, we're just running there for another person, okay?
Okay.
I really wish Grim had followed them now.
Alright.
Momo's then gonna head down here, go outside, put another ensign on the little thing.
He seemed fun, so I left the ration.
And then just sit here and meditate. Because resting, technically.
So
Grim's
technically, there's
going
only
to-
3 of you conscious right now.
Well, Grim slept in the wagon during the fight, so she's going to the bow and arrow shop to check on her bow before she goes to bed.
Fletcher.
Yeah, it's Lester.
So, you knock, and, you know, doors kind of flings open, so you go inside. And Fletcher's there.
Are they alive? Because you're making me very worried.
What?
The way you're hesitating, I'm like, are they alive? Jesus.
Oh, no, I'm just fucking... I'm ready for bed.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do this next time. We can
No,
just
you're
leave
good,
it.
because you're almost going to bed. You're good.
Okay.
This my hamster wheel is going.
No, that's fair. I thought you were winding up for like a big surprise. I'm like, please don't. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so as you go in, Fletcher welcomes you.
Hello. Here to
Hey.
check on the bow.
And he looks at you, and then goes, you know, like the exclamation point goes up, and he's like, "Oh, be right back," and goes in the back, and kind of sticks his head out and goes, "So the properties of it are kind of random."
What? What do you
Eh.
mean random?
So he pulls out your bow, and upon inspection, there is a light glow of multiple different colors going around it. And he proceeds to tell you, "So I used a
couple exotic ingredients on it and tried it out. And from what I gather, depending on what color the arrow stops at, is the element the arrow becomes.
Okay. So we got a metronome bow. Okay. It's gonna be fun. How much do I owe you?
Well, technically, you already paid, I do
Oh,
believe, I remember.
Okay. I didn't
But you
remember.
paid a fat sum.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
So he's still kind of like hesitant because he's not sure if like that thing's gonna like fucking blow up because it's just glowing.
I mean, it is grim. She's probably a little bit turned on. Like, this could go so good or so bad. So,
And with that, he wishes you basically the best of luck and hope that you enjoy your enchantment on your bow and that you come back and provide more patronage.
if I survive your little experiment, then yes, I definitely will.
He kind of gives you 2 thumbs up and kind of like a nervous smile.
All right. Well, this is a fun start to business relationship. All right. Have a good night. So she's gonna go to the tavern. I guess she'll get something to eat. I haven't really roleplayed her eating. I just assume she eats whenever she can.
Menlo's just been randomly minusing rations for the amount of days that just pass.
I haven't been paying attention to the food aspect of it at all. Like, I haven't been doing anything for my rations.
We've been doing that for 3 days, so Menlo minus 3 rations out.
Okay, so I should change my rations.
That's what Menlo's been doing, so.
Okay. So I'll drop
Yeah.
mine down. Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
not like we're not going to eat anything on the entire 3 days back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I mean,
Okay,
you could,
Uh,
And
Neo.
we don't know
Neo
the size of the
actually
plate.
cooked too, so
What?
what's up?
We
man?
also-
EO cooked food. It doesn't log
Yeah,
much.
that's true. It's true. Anyway, so I guess she's just gonna order whatever their daily little special is, if they have one.
So they nod their head and
How much do I owe them?
so they come out with a big bowl, and to you it looks like soup, but there is a ton of different kind of like stewed meats into it.
Ooh, yummy.
Overlord,
What about Overlord?
Overlord.
Hold on.
What the fuck did you do to the food? Out of character, by the way. This is out of character.
Okay.
What the fuck are you feeding my character?
So Grim goes and the bartender puts down the bowl and tells her to enjoy it.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
And she walked away before you could even really say it to her.
Wait. You're not charging me? What the hell is this?
And she just nods at you.
Lady, I've been some scary places in my life. This is not boding well. Why are you not charging me? What is this?
He's afraid of
She
a Bill
proceeds
Cosby
to tell
moment.
you that it's already been taken care of.
This isn't halfling you're feeding me, is it?
And she kind of looks at you with like a shocked face, and she's just like doing like the cross, like no with her hands.
Okay. So Grim's just gonna like tentatively bite into it. Like I said, she's been in some scary places, man.
And it's some of the most delicious soup you've ever had.
Okay, so then she's just gonna like chill and eat.
I'm gonna order a fairly strong drink, like a sort of like a vodka.
So, bartender kind of nods at you and pours vodka and a couple other drinks into it that you're not completely sure of, but they look colorful. So you kind of stare like a small child looking at a Christmas tree for the first time. And shaking it up, and pours you this rainbow concoction.
Hey, yo. Also, can I get like a small sort of bottle of this too? And then how much?
He tells you that it is 50 silver for that, and for another one, it would be another 50 silver for the same thing.
Okay, I just put down a gold piece.
Sorry, that's gonna be it for me. I'm here. I'm closing off.
Yeah, we're literally closing it up here shortly.
Hi,
So-
Shell.
You get your super strong drink, and he pours you basically like a jar. It has like a jar with a cover on it, with the other drink.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna need this tonight.
Why, so men can pound you and you won't remember it tomorrow?
Not necessarily. Just a rough couple of days, you know?
Yeah? Still can't believe
I don't know.
Still can't believe we traded Cygnus for whatever the hell Io is.
E-I-E-I-O.
I am gonna pretend to not take offense to this, and y'all enjoy your meals for the night.
I didn't know he was
Grim.
there. I didn't know he was there. Shit.
You literally in between us, but alright.
I can't see the map, man.
Oh, that's fair, that's fair. Hey, yo. Speaking of pounding,
I think you did. I think I've had a number done on me if I slept through a fight and I can't even do anything today. Like, I'm gonna take a break.
Your arm's kind of fucked up, probably.
Yeah.
Arrow, and kind of cauterizing it.
Yeah, I think I've had a day. I don't think I'm down for anything tonight. I think I'm gonna sleep alone tonight.
I don't know, healing hands does a wonder.
Look, Bearded Daddy could come out here right now and proposition me, and I'd say no.
Oh, that's fair. Well, time to go to bed. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just chug the first drink and then take the second one up to my room.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to Constitution check. Okay, so you are drunk, and I'm gonna need you to Dexterity at disadvantage.
Which number do you want?
Roll again. So 16, you do drunkenly, not exactly eloquently, but you're not a belligerent drunk either, but people can tell that you are drunk and you waddle your way up to your room. That's like,
I was gonna offer Grim to help him, like just get up there and just shove him into his bed and then leave him. But you made it, so.
Yeah, I'm all good.
all right, and you
Grim?
and Grim.
Grim's gonna finish her meal and go up to her room if she even has one. I don't even know if she does.
See, Momo doesn't know Momo has a room. Momo's just been staying outside.
As far as Io, the guildmaster, did during your talk offer you a room until they decided whether to keep you or not.
Gotcha.
If you so choose.
No. Io's gonna take him up on the offer. And as Io is going back to his room, he is going to set a small satchel down in front of Autumn's door, where Steve is staying. Has a little tag on the satchel that says "For Steve." Knocks on the door, doesn't wait for her to answer, and instead goes to his room.
At this point, you'd probably.
Yeah.
So, Steve and Kayla are still asleep. He is snuggling. She's kind of snuggling him. He's up with her because it's comforting. So they are still asleep and they don't hear the knock. And for that is the campaign for this week. Sorry we started a bit late, but
Okay.
fuck me, I'm dying
That's
inside.
fine.
Hey, good.
Well, if you insist.
Well, thank you for still putting up with us tonight, Potato.
I'm not the one that puts up with you guys. Poor Io over here. Whew.
What do you mean? Metal hasn't done anything to him.
Yet.
True.
So, for tonight, let's go over. We didn't have combat, so I'm not going to do combat. But I'll go over RP MVP. And starting with Flip.
EO.
Kayla.
Can you come back to me?
Mino.
Hey, what?
RP MVP.
Flip? Mainly because
Oh,
Flip
sorry.
still feel bad on
Oh,
how badly he played a song.
Over it.
Kayla.
And Grim. Who do you vote for? Grimace of the Grimmy Nuggets.
I guess I'm gonna vote for EO because it has been entertaining.
Okay, so with a one-person lead as of right now, Overlord's in the lead. Babe, do you vote?
It's EO.
All right, the EIEIO gets a bonus 100 experience, and everybody gets 200 experience base for the RP. It
Cool.
was pretty entertaining on my end. Hopefully, it was pretty entertaining for you guys still, even though it's kind of technically a short
You said how many
Session.
times?
200. And when we come back, you can adjust yourselves now if you want to be fully rested. But yeah, tomorrow is a new day in the campaign, and next Sunday we will be on a pretty much fresh slate.
Cool.
You all got a fat chunk of change.
When
And
you
with that,
feel when you feel up to it, can you help me adjust my bow for the new one?
yeah, so I'll actually DM you right now my
Okay.
twist of it.
Okay, that works.